In this exercise tutorial video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do banded lateral walks. This is an exercise that you can do as part of your warm-up for, say, a lower body workout, or you could actually program it in as a specific exercise that you do in your program. This is a great exercise to work your hips and work some lateral movement with resistance, which is something that, quite frankly, we tend to do less and less of as we age and just move in straight lines and spend lots of time sitting every day. So it's a great exercise to really help you with your lateral motion, your functional strength. I would highly recommend that you do it on a regular basis. This is one that I do consistently week after week as part of my warm-up routine before I do any type of lower body training. So I'll walk you through the setup and how to perform the exercise. And obviously I'm rolling some B-roll footage for you to take a look at what this exercise looks like while I talk you through it. So there are one of two different pieces of equipment that you need to actually perform this exercise. One would be a hip band. You may also see them called like a glute band or a hip circle. And you'll see the red and black piece of equipment that I'm using in this video is just that. It's a hip circle. And what you'll do is put that hip circle around the upper part of your knees, just above your kneecaps. And what you're going to think about doing is getting into an athletic stance, right? A little bend in your knees, a little bend in your hips, and think about one at a time, extending your one leg out to the side and then bringing your other leg over back towards that foot that you just stepped to the side with. And you're going to do that for a stretch. So if you have a room, you could do it for the full length of that room. If you have a tighter space, you could just do maybe one or two steps to the right, followed by one or two steps back to the left, and do that repeatedly until you get the amount of reps completed going in each direction that you're supposed to do. Now, you can also use a resistance band for this exercise. What you would have to do is make sure that it's a resistance band that can be looped, and you'll probably have to adjust the tension on that resistance band to make sure that it's something that's going to provide you with an adequate amount of resistance. And by that, I mean enough, but not too much. So the hip circle is definitely easier to complete this, but you can use a resistance band as well. And again, you'd put that resistance band above your knees. Now, what I will say is a way to scale this as you get better at it over time is you start with the hip circle or the resistance band right above your knees. But to make this exercise more difficult, you can move that band lower on your body, lower on your legs, okay? So you'll see in one variation of what I'm doing here, I actually have the hip circle just above my ankles, which is about the toughest that you can make it. So the lower you put that band on your lower body, the more difficult it will be to step to the side. And that's something, again, that you can use to kind of scale this exercise over time to make it more challenging for you. So I hope you found this exercise tutorial video helpful. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more strength training tips just like this.